Hi students, in this video we are going to solve the question number 2 of the exercise number 3.1. First we go to the directly question on comparing the ratios a1 by a2, b1 by b2 and c1 by c2. Find out whether the following pair of linear equations intersect at point or parallel or coincident. This is in the first question, the second question, the third question. In introduction video, we already learned about the types of linear equations and their important points. If you remember, you can directly solve these three questions. If you do not remember, if you are not unable to remember, first to practice those three linear equations and their three important points, and note down the side of the margin. Intersect at point. What is the basics of these three points? One is one solution. The fraction formula a1 by a2 is not equal to b1 by b2. Third point, consistency. Like that, parallel linear equation, parallel lines. What is the important point? 3 points. One is no solution. In fraction formula, a1 by a2 equal to b1 by b2. It not equal to c1 by c2. Third, inconsistent. Like that, the third one, coincident lines. This one has infinite solutions. Formula a1 by a2 equal to b1 by b2 equal to c1 by c2. Third point, consistent. These 3 points we already learned in the introduction video or introduction lesson. If you do not remember, watch the introduction video. You must practice these three important linear equations and their 3 points. Why I am here writing, some students may not, if you remember, no problem. If you remember in mind, and you can calculate these three questions. If you do not remember, if you remember, but while solving the question you are unable to remember, so in margin, in this side, one side of the margin, you write, it is better to write like that. Intersect at point, these are for one solution. This fraction type formula a1 by a2 is not equal to b1 by b2. This is consistent. The parallel lines have, there are no solution. The a1 by a2 equal to b1 by b2 not equal to c1 by c2. The inconsistent. These three you should note it, and you should practice for reminding in mind. Directly we go to the question. Now, what is the first question? 5x minus 4y plus 8 equal to 0. 7x plus 6y minus 9 equal to 0. This is the in the linear equation form, ax plus by plus c equal to 0. First, what you have to do, you have to compare the ratios a1 by a2, b1 by b2 and c1 by c2. We have to write the from these value, from these equations we have to write the values in this form, fraction form. First we will take a1 by a2. a1 by a2 equal to, see here, this is a1x plus b1y plus c1, first equation, and second equation a2x plus b2y plus c2 equal to 0. This is a1, this is a2, b1, b2, c1, c2. What is the a1 by a2? 5 by 7. b1 by b2 minus 4 by 6. c1 by c2 8 by minus 9. Now see, the values are a1 by a2, b1 by, from these what you say, what we can say, a1 by a2 is not equal to b1 by b2. After seeing these values, see here, this value is both are different. That's why we are written a1 by a2 not equal to b1 by b2. This formula which belongs to here, there, see here, intersect at point, see here, a1 by a2 is not equal to b1 by b2. We can say this is the intersect at point. What they are asking, the linear equations, what type of equation, intersect at point or parallel or coincident. From these, after making the values, would suitable intersect at point. This answer is intersect at point. This over. Go to the second question. 9x plus 3y plus 2 equal 12 equal to 0. 18x plus 6y plus 24 equal to 0. From this we write a1 by a2 form. a1 by a2 equal to, a1 is, this is a1, the a1, a2, b1, b2, c1, c2. a1 by 9 by 18, b1 by b2, 3 by 6, c1 by c2, 12 by 24. After making, you can simplify the this numerator denominator. See here, 9 1 ja 1, 9 2 ja 1 by 2, 3 1 ja 1, 3 2 ja, 12 1 ja 1, 12 2 ja. This all the values are 1 by 2, 1 by 2, 1 by 2. How can you write this? a1 by a2 equal to b1 by b2 equal to c1 by c2. Which satisfy this one, which satisfy the linear equation? Here coincident lines, a1 by a2 equal to b1 by b2 equal to c1 by c2. So these are the coincident in linear equations. Coincident, it is not required. Coincident, you can write in coincident. Next, go to the third one. 6x minus 3y plus 10 equal to 0. 2x minus y plus 9 equal to 0. We will write fraction type a1 by a2. a1 by a2 equal to 6 by 2. This is a1, a1, a2, b1, b2, c1, c2. Next, b1 by b2 minus 3 by, here there is no value. If there is no value, we have to treat that to value 1. This minus 1. We should write also, if there is plus symbol, we need not to write to plus symbol. If there is minus symbol, we should write minus. Minus 3, minus 1. There is no value, that's why we have written here minus 1. c1 by c2. What is the c1 value? 10, 9. Here minus 6. So first simplify this. 2 1 ja 1, 2 3 ja 3 by 1. Minus will cancel. Here also 3 by 1. How can you write this? a1 by a2 value. This value are the same. but this value is not the same, so you can not equal to C1 by C2. See here, A1 by A2 equal to B1 by B2 not equal to C1 by C2. What is belong to this one? Parallel lines. This is a parallel. These three we have solved. If you understand the basics, the solving the questions are very easy. We should remember these 3 points. What we said in what you discussed in the introduction topic. These 3 points. There are three linear equations. One is intersect point, parallel lines, and coincidence points. And there are 3 important points. For intersect point, these 3, for parallel, these 3, for coincident, these 3. Actually, these points we need not to write here. If you are confusing while solving the question, if you know, you already know these 3 points, but you are unable to remember while solving the question, you can write inside of the margin, and after solving you can easily different. If you strongly these are you know all the perfectly in your mind, so you need not to write directly. You go to the write the fraction type A1 by A2 B1 by A2, and after seeing the you can write this A1 by A2 equal to B1 by A2, and you can write these are the belong to this one belong to this one, this one belong to this one. This is the. Thank you for watching.